ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the University of Arkansas and our 68th annual Summer Music Camp. It is just so awesome to see so many folks here in the audience for this final concert. On stage before you is the honor band. These young men and women had the highest scoring auditions from their respective instruments. So they are at the top of the camp food chain, as we like to say, and they have had an unbelievable week. They have just been exemplary in every way. Parents, give yourselves a raise, please. Now, Dr. Chris Knighton has been conducting the group. Carson Van Duke has been the percussion specialist. However, Carson has been incarcerated, and so he's not here right now. I'm teasing about that. I like to tease Carson. And Chris Shearer, who's on the faculty here at the university, has taken over for him today, and you'll meet these folks here in just a moment. The program that they're going to perform for you this afternoon is Melodious Thunk by David Biedenbender, Calosidos by Carol Britton Chambers, Adoration by Florence Price, and they will close with the Carnegie Anthem by Willie Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the honor band and maestro Chris Knighton.
Good afternoon, and thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back to campus, or welcome if you're here for the first time, and welcome to everybody who's watching on the live stream. We're really glad that you're here today, and so appreciative of your support of this camp, and especially of these students and their involvement in music. So many things that we do in band are extracurricular, but music itself is a vital part of the curriculum and a vital part of education, and I applaud you for encouraging students to be involved in this, and thank you for supporting them. We finished our first piece, Melodious Thunk, and now we'll play a piece called Kalos Eidos by Carol Britton Chambers. Chambers was a band director that lives in San Antonio, and she's now composing full-time. This piece, Kalos Eidos, is a play on the word kaleidoscope. She wanted to write something for these musicians, but also something that maybe a piece that they could dig into and learn a little bit about composition. So one of the things that's presented at the very beginning is a few very basic rhythms and melodic motives, and then she turns those around. Sometimes they start playing them backwards, sometimes they're upside down, sometimes they're combined in different ways, sometimes they're stretched out or shortened. So it really is a musical kaleidoscope. She's presenting these certain ideas and then transforming them. It goes into a slow section in the middle that's also another kaleidoscope version, if you can imagine looking through a kaleidoscope and shifting it a little bit and seeing something new. And then at the end, all those things come back at the same time. This is Kalos Eidos by Carol Britton Chambers.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Henderson, and I'm one of the head counselors at the summer music camp. On behalf of the other head counselor, Laura Jean Merrick, and all of the counselors back at the dorm, we want to say how wonderful your kids were this week and how much we enjoy taking care of them. They seem to have had a great time, but are probably looking forward to some sleep in their own beds. And if you've been here all day, you know I am. Summer Music Camp has a process that allows us to find leaders among the campers and then bring them back next year on a half-tuition scholarship as a captain, where they will help us over at the dorms. We have 17 captains from this ensemble, so please, we ask that you hold your applause until all names have been called. Students, if I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Hannah Arnett from Collinsville High School. Jason Barnes from Owasso High School. Cooper Ellington from Fayetteville High School. Aaron Fair from Owasso High School. Easton Finter from Plano East Senior High. Roland Johnson from Owasso High School. Emily Knapp from Stillwater High School. Elisa Martinez from Stillwater Junior High. Liam McKinnon from Owasso High School. Kennedy Roberts from Eufaula High School. Ava Scheller from Rogers Heritage High School. Jackson Civilis from Owasso High School. Cameron Susik from Owasso Public Schools. Prosper Star Oberski from Fayetteville High School. Rylan Thompson from Central High School. Cole Williams from Owasso High School. And Isaiah Yanulis from Owasso High School. Let's give them all a big hand. Thank you very much.
You guys were awesome, but you can sit. You've been working hard. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a long-standing tradition at Summer Music Camp that we ask our faculty, the very first thing is to keep your eye out, keep your ear out for the best. We want to recognize the most outstanding students here at camp in each ensemble. And years ago, our camp director, Robert M. Bright, established these awards, and then after he retired and passed the torch to Chow Ragsdale, who's behind me, the camp faculty voted that we should name the Outstanding Musician Award from the Honor Band in Mr. Bright's name. So this is the Robert M. Bright Outstanding Musician Award for the Honor Band. It can go to a woodwind, brass, or percussion player. This award, whoever name is called in a moment, will receive a full tuition scholarship to next summer's music camp. So here to tell you about the Robert M. Bright Scholarship is Chow Ragsdale, Director of Summer Music Camp Emeritus.
Thank you, Mr. Warren. I'm, guess, the camp historian, and we have not had very many camp directors here. We had, for 15 years, we had Doc Worthington, who started the camp in 1956, and then Robert Bright took over for him. Mr. Bright had it for 30 years, and I followed Mr. Bright and had it for 15, and now Mr. Warren has had it for 10. So I guess once you get the job, you kind of like to hang on to it. Mr. Bright is definitely the architect of the camp now. He oversaw the tremendous growth of the camp, and he did it partly through organizing and being able to put things together in a certain way. But it mainly was a dedication to three things. Number one, that the students come first, and the students always get the benefit of the doubt. Number two, a dedication to public school music teachers and public school music programs, and being sure our camp would be seen as a place where public school music teachers would want to hang their hat and want to hitch their wagon. And number three, to parents who go to the trouble to make the funding available for the students and get the lessons and buy the instruments and do all those things. So I'd like to give a big hand to parents and public school teachers. Let's do that. We did feel like Mr. Bright was somebody who needed to be remembered. So when the motion was made to name the Outstanding Musician Award the Robert M. Bright Award for Musical Excellence, it got seconded by about 10 people and overwhelmingly voted in. So it's a thing we were all enthusiastic about. And here to make that award is your conductor, Dr. Chris Knighton.
Thank you. All outstanding musicians in this group. It's a very difficult decision, but the Outstanding Musician Award for the Honor Band goes to Emily Knapp from Stillwater, Oklahoma.
So what'd you think about the honor band, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go with another standing ovation. Yeah.